Welcome guys to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 1 part 2, and today we're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program. So we're going to be building the Space Shuttle portion of the launch this time, so let's get right into it. Okay, so here we are in the build process. I am putting the what's it called on it? The cargo bay on it, so just making sure everything fits. I put a strut there just so that we could make sure it doesn't flop around in there. So I added a fuel tank here. That's not because these engines are not going to be fueled by that fuel tank. We're going to add some different side-mounted engines just so that for like orbital maneuvers. So I added this thing right here where the tail is because it looked weird. So I'm just putting the wings on here, and I also did the strake there so we can get the nice delta wing. Make sure everything's in there good. So then we just put on the elevons there. I think I made sure those were doing the right thing. The outer ones are going to do roll. And there I was if basically I don't like delta wings because usually they can get into a flat spin, which is where they did what I just did there, where it like circles around its center of mass. Here I am like that's not gonna work, so I built up these little pillars on the sides to do orbital maneuvering, so it's straight with the center of mass. Otherwise, it would like we don't have like a thrust vector. We only have a prograde retrograde vector. If we had a thrust vector, that'd be great. I can just do them on top like a real one, but I didn't do that. So here I am just putting on the side-mounted fuel tank because I wanted more fuel, I guess. I don't know. So then I was like, this isn't gonna work. Let's put a docking port on there so that it can be used for multiple things. And then I was like, oh, let's just clip it into the side. So what could possibly go wrong, right? And then I realized one thing. The nose is clipping in, so I just clipped it in more, and I found out that adapter was completely useless. Which is a thing. Yep, so here I am putting on some monopropellant, so we can actually have monopropellant. I think I put on the thrusters, next, thrusters are next. So yeah, basically typical build, not like the last time. There's not going to be a ton of trial and error for this one, so yep, there I'm putting on the batteries, some RTGs for power, and then I also put on some solar panels, I believe. So there's the antennae. I put on some solar panels. And then I think I just make I didn't. Not sure what I'm doing there. I'm sure I'm doing something. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just center of mass needs to be in front of center of lift, and it just wasn't when it wasn't. So then I realized, we're gonna run out of fuel, so it'll work anyway. But I'm just putting some more in here just for ballast, just in case we need to pump the fuel up front, just in case of bad things that might happen. So yeah, that's a thing. So just refilled the back ones or whatever, and everything's pretty much good. Just putting the wheels on now, and yep, that's pretty much it. So what else am I doing? I think I just did crew at this point. Mini space plane, more like mini space plane in a space shuttle. Right? Yeah, that was a perfectly timed. So yeah, cut. Alright. We got this. assuming there's no fuel left, how well does it fly? Well, it can glide. That's literally the main purpose of the space shuttle, to literally just glide. So I guess it gets a check there. Has good maneuverability, I guess. Obviously this was being used here. Can I land back to the cannot deploy while stopped? Yeah, exactly. Take that landing gear on the inside. You can't be deployed because you are stowed. Alright. Yes, I have a stuffy nose. This is a fact. Please tell me I can make it to the runway. I can definitely make it to the runway. What am I saying? Let's go. Oh god. Oh, the rough. Oh. You know what? It's fine. The thing can land. It's great. You know what? I can't stand that. Let's just... That was intentional. 100%. I'm pretty sure these actually have real terms. Flare. Pretty sure that's what this is. It's just flare or something like that. No, we're just gonna miss the runway altogether. Alright, that's the thing. Alright, so come on! I literally have to recover it. Alright. So that's a thing. Okay, so here we are. Build number 2. Ah, yes. So here I just auto-shredded some of the things that were breaking in the previous 2 tests, like the wings specifically and also those engine clusters. So I was contemplating whether to use the 3-meter parts or the 5-meter parts from this. The 5-meter parts, they just look way better from a realism standpoint. I mean, yeah, it's not orange, but I mean, it's the right size. So basically, and besides, it doesn't matter because, you know, the first space shuttle launches had white painted external fuel tanks. So take that. You can't tell me what to do. I have history on my side. Okay, whatever. So here I was trying to figure out why this mirror mode was being glitchy. I had to turn it like 90 degrees and it actually fixed it for some reason, which would have been really useful information. Like the past, I don't know, 2 years I had this game, but whatever. So I'm putting on the SRBs right now. We actually have these nice new giant SRBs in the most recent 1.9 update, or I think 1.8 update actually. So that's a thing. You saw me angle in those engines at the bottom. Those I think RL10. Yeah, I think those are RL10, but they're actually not the like RE10s. No, not RL10. Whatever, the Vector engines down there. The ones that are based off of the Raptor engines on the real one. So I would have used the adapter pieces for the top, but I just didn't. So yeah, that's a thing. Also, there's not going to be a launch today. I put in these SRBs up here because the normal Separatrons, they just wouldn't have worked. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So Yep, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time for the launch.